Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex here with TFL Off-Road, and we've got a sweet Dude I Love My Ride today with this Bronco Sport. And this one's a little different because it's got some cool mods, and it's also the 3-cylinder, which we haven't done much testing with. And I've got the owner here, Nate. Come on in here. Thanks for coming out.
Hey, what's up? Nice to be
Not
here.
much, yeah. So tell me about your Bronco. What year is it? How long have you had it? And yeah, just give me the story on it.
Gotcha. It's a 2021 Big Bend, and no bells or whistles or nothing. Just pretty much got it stock, and been having a lot of fun, you know, souping it up and looking at all the aftermarket stuff that these cars, you know, are starting to have because they're brand new, and it's kind of hard to find like good quality aftermarket parts. So it's been a lot of fun souping her up.
Nice. So you've found that it's been pretty easy actually to find different things to throw on here. Good selection.
Yeah, recently it's been a little like people have been pushing out more product from the United States, like American-made stuff, which typically is a little bit more trustworthy. So
nice. And you said basics, so you know, it's got the goat modes, but no lockers or anything like that.
Exactly.
So pretty basic as far as off-road tech goes. So that'll be interesting to test out in Andre's pit. I assume you bought it new.
Yep, brand new.
And so none of these parts were on it. So I guess let's work front to back. I see you've got this sort of brush guard up front with these off-road lights.
Yeah, I got that's pretty much one of the minor things that I did get from like China was the rough country nudge bar. And then separate from that, I got this skid plate on the bottom here.
Oh, nice.
It's a little custom guy.
That goes back pretty far too.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, right on. It'll protect the undercarriage pretty well.
Very cool. And then I see you've got just some aesthetic things up here. You did your Bronco and orange. Love the orange and black combo you've got going on here.
Go Broncos.
Yeah. And then the hood decal there. And then I assume you added these marker lights up in the grill here too.
Yep, drilled holes in this little honeycomb drill here, went straight through, and yeah, put those suckers on there.
And how do those wire in?
It has a wiring harness that kind of wraps from the battery all the way to the front. You almost have to take the whole bumper off to put them on there.
Okay, so it just kind of clicks on with your headlights?
Yep, just goes
nice.
right in, plug and play.
And then I see you've got some sort of tint on your headlights there, just to kind of dark out, make it look a little more murdered out.
Yeah, trying to murder it out a little.
Cool.
Yep, just put those on there. Got it super hot with a blow dryer and slapped them on.
Nice. And then light pods up on your A-pillars?
Yep, got the pods, and that was plug and play too. You just unscrew the little screw under the hood here, and it goes right on there.
Nice. So brackets specifically for the Bronco Sport, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Cool. And then you've got these fender flares on here.
Little bushwhackers, yep. Make it look a little beefy and more girthy.
And then tell me about the tires. I see they're KO2s. Are they bigger than stock?
Yep, bigger than stock. So these are 245, stock is 225. And yeah, just got some all-terrain KO2s on there, BFGs.
Stock ride height though, right?
Yep.
So any rubbing or anything, or
no,
pretty good?
I was contemplating to get the size up, but yeah, I'd have to do some trimming.
Nice. And our first obstacle is going to be Lava Lane, which is an approach and departure test. Approach shouldn't be an issue at all, but curious to see what departure looks like. We've had Bronco Sports through here before, no problem, but you've got a big hitch carrier out back and some mud flaps, so let's see if we can get you up without bending anything up. And are you in just standard goat mode right now? Just yeah. Standard normal mode? So yeah, definitely touched the hitch a little bit, but you climbed up that no problem. Who needs a locker? We might need a locker when we get to the trenches, we'll see. So we'll pull up logs. This is pretty much mostly a traction test. These logs get pretty slick, even though it's dry out here. We've gotten a decent amount of rain, so they're holding some moisture. Okay. So same thing, yeah, we'll just go up nice and slow, see if we need to engage any modes or if you can just get up this in standard mode. I love how much you can hear the turbo in these. Uh-huh. When you let off, it almost barks a little bit. momentum helps, and if not, we can try one of your modes. Nice. Good driving.
Thanks, buddy. Watch your guys' videos a lot.
Yeah. Pick up a few things here and there.
Yeah.
Plus you got the skid plates underneath, so you're not too worried about coming down on something.
Stabbed by a log.
That did really well. Yeah, and it's cool that you can fit, you know, obviously you can go with a massively different tire size, but no suspension mods, stock wheels that were on this, and you're able to throw some meatier tires on, which is pretty nice.
Slap them right on.
Yeah, it doesn't cost too much to get yourself some better tires.
Forgot to tell you guys, I have a 2.0 lift on it too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Nice.
Should have brought that up.
All good. So yeah, that does give you a little more ground clearance, and yeah, definitely helps out here. So yeah, we've got two paths here. We've got our right side, which is kind of our easy line. We've got our left side, which has some of the bigger rocks. That's definitely the harder side. I'll leave it up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Okay, I'll try to do that left line.
Cool. And same thing, yeah, we could just take it slow. Cole will yell at us if something's gonna happen. Very nice. Ooh. Definitely spun some tires there.
Yeah.
But you stayed in it, and definitely has the power. I mean, power's not an issue. That's kind of the question I had with this, is the smaller 3-cylinder going to be enough power compared to the bigger 4-cylinder? I think you're almost 100 horsepower down from the bigger engine in this, and it's climbing up just fine.
Still did the trick.
And then you've got some cool stuff going on with your roof rack and the mount on the back. So kind of walk me through what kind of gear you have mounted up here.
Yeah, for sure. Got some recovery boards up top. Wanted to get something where it's out of the vehicle, just because those things get so muddy and I don't want to like put them in my car.
Yeah.
So got a front runner mount on it. I jimmied that with a steel zip tie, because they don't come out with ones for the Bronco Sport. So I just modified it.
Cool. And I really like seeing this, that these are all scuffed up and dirty and used. I've seen so many recovery boards mounted to the roof of vehicles, and they're shiny and brand new, clearly never been used. So you wheel this, right? You've taken it off-road before? This is not the first time this is getting dirty.
No, went up to Madonna Pass by the Great Sand Dunes and put those things into some work. It was
Nice.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you were able to self-recover with those? Mm-hmm. Didn't need anyone else to winch you out or anything?
I got stuck on one part and had to bridge over a hole, and they worked great.
Nice. Very cool. And then you've got some like roto packs in the back and a full-size spare, which is really cool.
Yeah, got my little swing away there from Wilco Off-Road.
And that swing away retains your hitch and recovery point too, which is pretty cool.
I was really happy to see that, so I can still haul or whatever with the little hook on the back.
Yeah, very nice. And then on the other side looks like just some mud flaps and an awning kind of seals the deal, right?
Yep, mud flaps. Had to upgrade on those. Once again, you know, I got a pair from China. They broke in half within like the first month, and got some better splash guards after that. Awning, yeah, I just mounted that right to the side rails.
And is that like a straight out awning, or is it one of those 270 degrees, or?
Oh, the moonshades are dope. I want one. But yeah, this one just goes straight out.
Nice. Cool. And then as far as powertrain, I assume is all stock. Mm-hmm. And have you done anything on the inside?
Yeah, done a couple things on the inside. Just like put some seal plates in here. Just like minor stuff. It says Bronco and then the Sport below it. Then I got covers for like these guys. This isn't stock. Anything where it's kind of like that white-black stripe, that's all modified.
Nice. So just some dress-up bits.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Let's, oh, and I also see you've got a car seat in the back. So it's a family hauler, too. It's an off-roader and a family hauler.
2-year-old, when she gets a little bit older, I'm going to take her out and have some fun.
Very nice. In day-to-day driving, how's the engine been?
It's been good, especially if you put it on like eco mode to save gas.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it does sputter a little bit in that mode, but I mean, if it's preserving your gas that much, I could see it doing that.
How about like passing power, getting onto highways, stuff like that?
Passing power is good, especially in normal mode, sport mode. You know, that's a blast.
Yeah.
You kind of have like an off-road rig and like a sports car all in one.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Subaru versus like a Jeep hybrid.
Okay.
But everyday driving, it does a really good job. Sometimes, you know, you got to push it all the way down just to really get it going, but it's probably because of my fifth wheel. I'm dragging a little bit more weight.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, roof rack too, you got the awning up there, you're carrying some extra gear.
Yeah,
so
there's some heavy things on this guy.
Cool. Well, now's going to be the real hard test. We're going to go line up and get in the trenches, and this has already been a really tough test for a lot of vehicles, and like I said, David was just here, made the trenches a lot deeper and a lot more gnarly. You're the first one to test them out, so
right.
We're going to see how it does.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Let's gatekeeper this.
And we've got standing water in the trenches, which is the first time I've seen actual puddles sitting in there, so
let's make a mess.
Yeah, let's get dirty.
Good line. All right.
So yeah, left tire's dropping in the front now, and pretty soon we will start to lift some tire here.
Felt that slippery nut.
And we are definitely sliding around already.
Give it a little bump.
Yeah. Got it though. He made these a lot deeper. Wow.
It's like a roller coaster ride.
A little hung up. Let's try the goat modes. Let's see if that makes a difference. Let's see what modes you've got here. So eco, sport. And we've got slippery and sand. So let's try that slippery mode, see what the brake torquing does. I'm curious if you just stay in it for a second, if it's gonna kind of brake whatever wheel it needs to, and see how smart the system is. You might need to give it a little bit of a bump though.
Yeah, go back a little bit. Leave it in slip mode?
Yeah, I would leave it in slippery mode.
Gotta give it a little bump. Sputtery. Go in normal mode. Try to shoot up.
Yeah. Yeah, rock that wheel back and forth a little bit too. We might be a little stuck.
Yeah. All right, last shot.
Last shot.
Sound good?
Yeah?
Okay, cool. Let's give her a go here. I'm gonna go to a spot where there's a little better traction.
So, I think we found the limit, which I wouldn't be bummed about at all, because like I said, this was already a really gnarly obstacle, and David came in here and just made it way deeper. I think a lot of vehicles would struggle in here. It might help if you had, you know, one of the more spec'd out Bronco Sports with a locker. That might get you up here, but even still, I think a couple days ago you would have made it up this no problem, and I think, you know, even as basic as this is, no locker, you still got the goat modes. I think it's still plenty capable, and this will go more places than 95% of owners will take it. So I think you got a cool rig here.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, how much did you pay for it, and what do you have into it?
That's a good question. So I put a little bit down just to lower the monthly and everything, but I bought it around like COVID, where everything was much more expensive, obviously. Don't really, I should remember this because I bought it, but I think it was around like 32 or 34.
Okay, not bad at all. Yeah. Which, for a vehicle that can haul your family around comfortably, I'm sure your family doesn't complain about needing to ride around in this. It's a comfortable vehicle to get around town. You can take it on some trails. It's a cool looking vehicle. It stands out amongst a sea of crossovers that all look the same. So
thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I think you've got a really cool rig here, something you should be proud of.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for coming out, Nate.
Yeah,
appreciate it. And maybe at some point when we've got our back course opened up, and maybe in a year or so, if you throw some more parts at this, we'll have you back out and give it another go.
Sounds like a lot of fun, man. Thanks
Cool.
for having me out.
Yeah, thank you. And as always, check out alltfl.com so you don't miss anything. We'll catch you in the next video.